Once again, we have 4 players looking to bluff their way to the big money. A hairdresser, a housewife, a security consultant, and a student. Is Geraldine from Dara Cross. OK, where's Dara Cross?
Well, it's a very small place in Northern Ireland and it never gets a mention, so I thought I'd give it a good plug today.
Good for you. What do you do, Geraldine?
I'm basically a housewife, Jasper, but
Yeah.
I do a bit of childminding as well. Oh dear.
It's a killer.
Heavy killer.
Ben from Essex. Looking cool, Ben, if I may say so.
Thank you very much.
You're a hairdresser?
I am, yes.
Yeah. But you don't have your own shop. You're sort of mobile-ish.
Yeah, I'm freelance, so
Yeah.
I'll visit people's homes at 50% of the time, and 50% of the time I work in the fashion industry, working for various magazines and things like that.
I can see you're more into fashion than sort of like...
Yes,
Yeah.
maybe, maybe.
I always think, like, what's the difference between a barber's and a hairdresser's? About 90 quid a session. What would you do with this?
Spit and polish, maybe. And £3,000.
It's Michelle from Bridgend. What do you do?
I'm a drama student.
OK. You're a typical student, so you told me, yes. You don't cook, you're in the pub most hours of the day, and you do 2 lectures a week.
Yeah.
That's not a typical student. That's far too much work for a student, isn't it? All right. Our final player is Colin from Edinburgh. You are a security advisor.
Sure.
Yeah? Advising who?
Just anybody that needs advising, really. That could be anybody from news crews to celebrities,
Oh,
royal
right.
family, anybody, really.
OK.
Second one, £1,500.
I think Geraldine's got 2 killers.
No, I haven't got 2 killers. If
Okay.
I wanted, I could have said 70,000 or 60 or 50. It's
Exactly,
40.
so you've gone for the middle one.
No, it's 45,000.
What do you think about Colin? Do you think Colin's...
I think he's got a killer as well, to be honest. I think they've got 1 killer each.
Well, Colin's taken through the most, you know, with the exception of me, he's taken through the most cash.
Even if I had a killer, with £12,000, I could admit to that killer. There's no harm in me saying I had a
I
killer.
agree with you. So, Colin, who are you
Okay.
inclined to go with? You know, I feel like you and I have both got these strong amounts on the front, and, you know, I don't know. Do we think Michelle or
Like-
Geraldine is hiding the killer?
Do you think it's impossible? I mean, where are all the big balls?
For me,
1 or 2 of them have got to come out, and I am sitting here with
Geraldine,
one
I
of
feel
them.
like you might have a killer, but I think you might be genuine about this
I have.
45 because she did react
Yeah.
very quickly.
Ben
I
read
think
it
maybe
here.
that was genuine excitement,
Yeah.
actually.
Well, I'm telling you, you're going to be very sorry if you don't take me through. I have £45,000.
And what
I
was
can
your
feel
other
the
ball?
heat from the
Why
ball.
are we talking about your other ball?
45,000.
Why are you talking about your other ball? Is your other ball a killer? You not mentioned that you're going on about £45,000.
Because
what
this
about your
one's
other ball?
2,000. I said that already.
I'm a bit confused by your excitement. I'd like to think if I had that, I'd be busting out my chair.
I know.
Bring through the luck of the Irish. I have £45,000 here.
The 4th and final vote is for... Michelle.
Silly idea that was.
Silly. You were claiming £10,000 and £3,000.
3,500, yeah.
£2,500 is indeed.
2,500.
12,000. 125.
£125.
The 1,300. 1,300. £9,000 or a killer?
Had to make sure my front row went through, I'm afraid, guys.
Is this £45,000?
Is it?
It is indeed. The way the game's played, Geraldine, you did it really, really well.
There's the first one.
Right. OK.
And that's £2,500.
Great start.
There you are.
45,000.
Oh, even better. 50,000.
What?
Wow. Even better.
You've got the touch of the Irish about you there, Geraldine.
Oh. Well, I don't mind this one.
That's a killer. OK.
If I'm lucky enough to get through to the final, my decision to split or steal will depend on how much I feel that I can trust the other person.
Well, if I'm lucky enough to get through to the final, I'd rather go home with something than nothing at all, so I'll definitely be inclined to split.
I'd like to go home with some money, so if I'm lucky enough to get to the final, I'm going to split, and I'm going to hope that my fellow player does the same.
Who's got the 15,000?
I've got them.
You've got the 15,000.
Yeah.
Does anybody else claim that?
Yes.
You claim it as well. So you've got the 15,000 or you've got the 15,000.
And what I can say to you, Ben, is look at the amount of money you and I have between us here. £95,000.
Between you and me, I know that's not the 15,000.
Well, it's funny that, because I know that you've not got the 15,000.
Of course you do.
Look,
Geraldine, you're making a mistake.
You've got a
No.
I'll just tell you once,
row.
you're making a mistake.
No, Colin, Ben and I can see what we've got. We're sitting here with a fortune between
Exactly.
us. And
You
Ben,
can't see what you haven't got, Geraldine.
Okay, I'm
Somebody's
gonna
got that
split.
second killer. Geraldine, I
Exactly.
know you're making a mistake.
I'm
Please
not, Colin.
don't.
No,
I know you're making a mistake. I know that now.
That's okay.
What do you want
I'll
me to
have
say?
it.
that's ridiculous.
That's a chance
You
I'll
say
take.
that.
I'm happy to take a chance.
Exactly. You know, yeah, but you tripped yourself up, clearly.
What, admitting I had 15?
You put yourself in that, you know, in that position by doing that first of all, and I knew that you was lying because I knew that I had
You don't
it.
know that I'm lying. Look at me, Ben. You don't know I'm
I
lying.
do. I have got 15,000 here.
Are you 100% he's going to split? 'Cause
I am here
I
to
know
split. I've
firsthand
said
that
that
he's going to
from the
lie.
second that I walked
That's
through the
all
door.
I'm going to say.
I
to
am
you.
I am
here to
here
split.
to split.
I am quite content to go home with something rather than nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
I've come a long way to go home
Put
with nothing.
that much money on the table.
And
Colin. Your son was lying there, Geraldine. What is it? Is it a killer?
Sorry, but I just had to make sure that 45,000 went through.
Your highest possible win today is, get this, £98,750. £45,000. A killer.
Killer?
It's a killer. No, it's only 50,000.
It doesn't matter.
It's 55,500. That's two.
Oh my God.
Okay. If you both pick the split ball, you will split tonight's jackpot of 55,500, and you will go home, listen to this, with £27,750.
I know what I want to do.
Well, so do I, Ben. We've been through a lot together.
Yeah.
We've trusted each other. 27,000 quid is just
Just
a fabulous amount of money.
what you know what that could do.
Exactly.
It's amazing.
It is, absolutely. And
Split. Let's be honest with each other.
Yes.
You know, this is such a lot of money. It would be such a shame
Exactly.
for us to not benefit. It's
Exactly.
Just too
No,
much
I
money.
said that you're better going home with something than nothing at
Yeah,
all. And
I agree.
that is quite a good something.
It is indeed.
£27,000.
Can't believe it.
So, yeah, I hope you're going to be as trustworthy as I think you are
Definitely.
and split this. Okay? Yeah, let's do it.
You sure?
Yeah.
Split.
Yes. All the way. Two happy people going home then.
Very happy.
Ecstatic.
Okay. Then, Geraldine, I want you to pick either split or steal. Now, hold the ball up. Are you both ready for this?
Yes.
Then, Geraldine, split or steal? Ooh! Wow, Ben, that's £55,500 going to you. Did you mean to do that?
Yeah.
Geraldine, you go home with nothing. Wow, that's a shock, isn't it?
Totally.
How do you feel?
Terrible. Got it.
All right. Congratulations. That's
Thank
a lot
you.
of money to take home. Commiserations, Geraldine. That's the way it is. That's the way the game's played. So, Ben has the money. I suggest he considers taking a long holiday with it. They've been true to themselves. I've been Jasper Carrick. This has been Golden Balls. Until next time, goodbye.
When Geraldine revealed the split ball, I did feel bad for her. However, I came to play a game and I came to win.
Golden Balls has taught me not to trust people. People are not everything they seem to be. And being nice gets you nowhere.
With the prize money, I'm going to enjoy it, use it sensibly, be a bit frivolous with some of it, and have a good time.